I am done trying to talk with the devs. It is time to talk to you, the community. Stop buying anything with Robux and let the game die if they don't change. But let me explain why. You and I love this game, or used to if you are the ones that have quit recently or just have been playing less and less recently like I have. Whether you are one of the kids who play after school, or one of the higher end players who macro every day, or even a small content creator like me who plays the game, we all do not like spending thousands upon thousands of Robux in the game, let alone every single week. And especially on features that should be free. Why can we summon 50 times but we can't open chests 50 times without paying $10? Devs, how do you think this is okay? And for the player base, why would you allow them to do things like this? They aren't even trying to hide their disgusting greed anymore ever since the infamous Hydra update. The devs labeled the Hydra update as a test update because of the new rarity, mints, and even abilities. But why would they throw a test unit behind a very expensive paywall? Because it wasn't a test on the features. It was a test on the player base. They were testing how much we would spend on features that are labeled as tests. We fell for it. As a community, we failed. Do you know how much money the player base spent on the Hydra update? Allow me to show you. There are 30.7 thousand normal Hydras, 9.5 thousand shiny Hydras, 4.7 thousand Wumbo Hydras, and 2.9 thousand Shumbo Hydras, equaling out to a total of 47.8 thousand Hydras. Divide that by 5, which is the most amount of crates you can buy at a time, you get 9,560. Multiply that by $50 and you get a total of $478,000. That is the least possible amount spent on that update. Now let's calculate the most possible amount that could be spent on the update. All we do is grab the total exist number like before and then multiply it by $20, since that is the least amount you can spend in order to get the Robux amount needed in order to purchase a single crate. That equates to a whopping total of $956,000. So the player base altogether spent at least $470,000 or at most $956,000. Do you all fathom how truly massive these numbers are? I wish I could even have 1% of those numbers. But no, this greedy dev team are still shoving more and more pay-to-win features down our throats. If they got that much on a test feature, imagine what they will start to ask for with official features. That is why 50 chests feature is $10. They saw the money farm they could create. But wait, there is more. Zach said the game costs $140,000 to keep up monthly. I need to know how the game costs that much, because if that was true, the game would be pay to win on release. However, if you have been playing since on release like I have, you would know they did not make it as pay to win as it is now. There is no way the game would have stayed up for as long as it did until now if it was truly costed that much. I want him to elaborate on the $140,000 because I know he isn't even paying artists, as he is openly using AI to make art for his game and updates and leaks. So the money is not going to an art team, at least in that form. I even love this game so much that I took the time to make a website for this game and all the information I can find of this game. Between how to farm for season pass XP or player XP or unit XP or the best unit stats and the different units you want to use and don't use, I made a whole website on it because I actually adore the potential of this game, and I think you guys should check that out. It's in the description. It'll be the top link in the description. There's nothing behind a paywall. It's all free. However, I can't ignore the health of this game anymore. The game is getting worse and worse. And I think a perfect example is the fact that they added literal ads, watchable video ads in their video game. I want you guys to realize how bad of a sign it is that Roblox now has actual video advertisements that you can watch in a game. And I already know what people are going to say. It's going to be, oh, but they're optional. They don't even give that much good rewards. And, you know, they're just optional and they're very short, right? That's what people are going to claim. But that's not the point here. The point isn't how the ads exist or how they're utilized. The point is that they do exist. The point is, it's the principle behind the fact that we have advertisements, actual video ads in Roblox games now. And SpongeBob Tower Defense is the first I've ever seen that's done it. I think it is a genuine issue and something that actually worries me for the future of Roblox games in general, because as we all know, with Roblox games, when one Roblox game does something slightly successful, the rest follows instantly without a single doubt. So let's say SpongeBob Tower Defense, no one really cares about the ads, right? No one's going to complain about it because it's short and they're optional and they don't really get good rewards. Okay, that's fine. But because of that, they get some money out of it. Other games start doing it. And then who's to say SpongeBob Tower Defense in the future doesn't start implementing more in-game video advertisements? And it's not just for SpongeBob Tower Defense, as I've said. It's the entire platform of Roblox. I don't want Roblox games to have video ads, and I don't think anyone wants that. That just reminds me of cheap trash mobile games that you play when you're like 7 years old that have a million video ads that pop up and you click on to get 100 gold in a game. Like, it's not good. It's not good at all. I don't think that is something we should move towards in any Roblox game, let alone SpongeBob Tower Defense. That is horrendous. So all I ask of everyone that's watching this is to stop buying game passes and stop purchasing anything in SpongeBob Tower Defense, because sure, one update has a really bad game pass, but a lot of people are viewing it as, oh, this update just has one game pass that's, really greedy and it's whatever, we'll just move on. But I'm viewing it as every game pass that's ever been added and everything that they've ever done. I'm viewing it as it's slowly getting worse. It really is. Every update is slowly getting worse. And this YouTuber unit thing, no hate on Bemi or anything. He's actually quite literally the only SpongeBob Tower Defense content creator that I'm subscribed to, no joke. So there's no hate on him, but I'll be honest with you, it's a garbage update. And I don't mean that in I'm a hater way or anything. It's just objectively a boring update and it's not very fun. The actual YouTuber unit itself is just a random limited throwaway unit with voice lines, and the voice lines aren't even implemented very well in my opinion. They could have done it way more justice. They could have done Bemi way better. And I actually don't really have that big of an issue with collaboration when it comes to, YouTuber units and stuff, but I think they could have done it so much better, and to me it feels super lazy. I just don't think the update was that handled very well. And to me, the updates just are getting to the point that every single update, there's some new monetary gain that's being thrown into the mix of the entire update, and it's just stupid, in my opinion. I don't like it. It's tiring. I don't want to be spending 800 to maybe sometimes 2,000 Robux on a game pass or anything like that. And I know people are going to claim, oh, but you can trade for it and stuff, but that's not the point, or not. You guys are missing the point. The fact that you can trade for it, that still means someone paid money for that. And I think it's just kind of getting to a point that it's just so bloated with game passes and it's so ridiculous. Like, you can pay actual Robux to now refresh the shops and stuff too. Like, they're just putting Robux in every single corner you can imagine. Every corner of the game, everywhere you look, there's a Robux game pass or something to purchase with Robux, and it's getting to a point that I'm tired of it. And this isn't just a message to SpongeBob Tower Defense or just to Roblox games. This is the entire gaming industry. Right? It is being corrupted with greedy corporate trash, and it's a genuine issue. Nintendo and Microsoft are trying to raise the prices of games to $80 and stuff like that, but it's just, don't buy them. Don't buy the Nintendo games or Microsoft games that are $80. My favorite game franchise might raise the price to $80, which would be Borderlands 4, and I don't want to buy Borderlands 4 for $80. I really don't. I probably won't, honestly. I might wait for a sale or something, but my point is, if I'm not going to let my favorite franchise raise the price to $80 for the base video game, I'm not going to let a random free Roblox game throw out a bunch of random game passes that are legit $20, $10 each game pass, and especially some that should just be free to play features anyways, like opening 50 chests. It's kind of just ridiculous, and I think we should all work together a little bit more in stopping this. So where do we move on from this? I'll be honest, it's pretty simple. It's not going to be very easy, but it's simple. We need to stop buying game passes. We need to stop buying the $80 video games. We need to stop buying all this corporate trash. And I mean that genuine. You right now watching this, join me in not buying any of this. From now on, let's play SpongeBob Tower Defense free to play. You and I promise I'll hold by my word, and I won't spend another dime until they get better. And you guys will know when they get better because you know me, I'll make a video on it. And if they get worse, you also know me, I'll be making another video on that too if they continue to get worse or better, because I care about actual genuine facts. Let's stop letting devs and corporations drain us of our money. And I genuinely mean that. This is not just for Roblox or just for SpongeBob Tower Defense. This is for all gaming. The gaming industry was an escape of reality. We were all supposed to have fun, play with our friends, and just dive into the moment of gaming, into this fantasy world, whatever we're doing. And now it's becoming a way to extort everyone of money and just ruin pockets and everything. It's not fair to a lot of the devs either. A lot of devs that work in these games are passionate about being forced by corporations. We need to show corporations and the devs that are greedy that at the end of the day, we will just choose a different game. We won't buy anything. For example, with the Borderlands 4, I'm not going to buy it at $80. Instead, I'll play Borderlands 2 and 3 and the other games. And I'll just play those while I wait for 4 to maybe go in a huge release for like, $20 or something. You guys get my point. I refuse to give in to the corporations and greedy devs like this. And you guys should join me. I'm going to be putting hashtag death to pay to win in my Discord bio and on this channel too, in the descriptions and even my bio. And if you guys want to join me on this adventure, go ahead and put it in your profiles too, whether it's Discord or Instagram or anything. Of course, I'm a small nobody YouTuber, so this might go, there might be 5 of us that have it in our bios and stuff, but I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to keep it in my profile for as long as I can, and I will not back down. I might make even more videos in the future relating to this topic that isn't just SpongeBob Tower Defense, but in the end, guys, share the video, spread the word, let's work together. At the end of the day, we're all humans just trying to have fun playing little silly video games, so let's work together and not against each other. Also, lastly, if you guys are interested in Plants vs. Zombies or Borderlands content, let me know, because I actually might start a modded Plants vs. Zombies series, and I might get into making Borderlands content if I find a way to do something interesting. Also, give me any game recommendations you guys want me to try out, whether it's Roblox or not, I don't care. Give me any game recommendations, comment down below. And yeah, let's just work together. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Oh, and lastly, check this really sick outro out.
I'll destroy everything.